Live. Live.
Right, welcome back to the channel. Get some sun with Jools.
And Paz. It's Paz and Jools.
I'm taking over it.
Come on, tell them what it's all about, what we're doing tonight.
Right, we're just testing out because we've got some mics, some new mics. Look, ones that we got off TikTok. They're in a little box like that. So we're just testing out the mics to see if they work, and we've got all the gimbal set up, and we've got an iPhone. So can you just tell me if it's all working and if you can hear us all right? Can you read some comments, because I can't read.
So pop on. I'm going to just point the camera this way slightly because I need to move to the left because the sun's just shining in my eyes. There we go. It's blinding me a little bit, guys.
Right, so is
Right,
the
what
noise
I'm
all
doing,
right?
I'm going to pop my glasses on so I can see your comments.
Well,
right, guys, is the sound okay? Because Julie's
yeah.
bought some mics on
Carol's
TikTok.
saying, yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
you told
loud
me
and
what
clear,
to
living the
buy.
dream says loud and clear. Now she's bought these little cheap mics just here. Let me show you. So these are from TikTok. She don't want to get anything too expensive. She ain't going to use them that regularly, to be fair. Well, they're great, to be honest with you guys. There was $19.99, and if you remember as TikTok, you've never bought anything from me. You can get to the TikTok shop and get your first discount. Now I'm talking away from the mic, but you get your first discount. And she's gone for around about £6. Absolute bargain. You get the receiver that goes into the phone as well, and they come in a charging case. It tells you how much to charge.
I mean, obviously it's not telling you now, is it? Because they're not in there, so they don't tell you how much charged in unless you've got them in there. It's pretty good stuff, really, ain't it?
It's alright. I mean,
and I've got my little bag to put it all in as well.
Considering I spent like £300 on DJI mics and then she spent about £6 on these, to be fair, they're alright, and I think the sound quality's alright as well.
Yeah, perhaps living the dream. Should have bought these as well.
Right, Julie's going to do most of this live. It's both of us really in this one. This is going to be more about what's coming up, the wedding, and being blinded by the sun coming through the window.
Don't look at the sun.
What's happening tomorrow, Jules?
Well, I'm going on my hen do tomorrow.
Well, you know.
I've started my wedding day preparations. I've had my hair done. Look, no grey streak. Look.
Yeah, there's no white line going down the centre of her head.
I'm having it done another
Normally
twice
she's got
before
like
the
a white
wedding.
line, that means no parking.
So I've had that done. I've had my eyebrows waxed and tinted. I've had my eyelashes tinted.
It's alright, to be honest with you, they're looking to her bodies up. Might
And I've had
jump
my
on top of
nails
her
done
tonight
as
like a
well.
bouncy castle.
Look, I've had my nails done.
That now, guys, show the camera a bit more. This is the first time I've ever seen Julie in 15 years with her nails actually painted. It's looking alright, she ain't too bad, I mean.
Jane did ask me, well, we did sample putting some like glitter across there.
I've got rosy cheeks.
Putting some little like stud things there along the edge, and I'm like, nah, because like if you do too much. And she said that nearer the wedding, like for the wedding, the tip, I could have had the tips purple, but she's got to buy the purple nail varnishing. And I'm like, well, no, because I'm happy enough with them like that. If I have them purple on the tips, it means that I've got to restrict my wardrobe to purple clothes on the honeymoon. So I'll just go neutral.
Right, Pazza's going to be reading your comments tonight.
Go on then, read some comments so I can have a sip of my
Let me
beer.
just scroll back a little bit. Have a sip of your beer then. So we've got Paul the Yorkshire pudding.
Can I just interrupt you a moment?
Oh, here we go.
Right, I do apologise. Last Saturday when we did the live round Lichfield, I did say to you it was 8 weeks till the wedding. When I got home, I looked on Facebook and a friend of mine, Donna, who's getting married the week before us, and she said 6 weeks till the wedding. I'm like, oops, I've just told everybody 8 weeks, it's only 7 weeks, so it's only 6 weeks now tomorrow. Okay, continue.
Tell you guys, tell you. Right, let's scroll back to the beginning. So we've got Paul the Yorkshire pudding. I'll put my glasses back on so I can see him. Evening, all this is. Now, what Cal, this is just before we went live actually, so let's scroll to the bit where we actually went live. Living the dream, confused everybody. When we are both in. What? Confused everyone when we are both in, Julie.
Yeah. Living the dream.
Living the dream, I don't know. Have you had a few beers? Right. Lisa Mason's on. Come on, I've got the packing to do. Yes, Lisa Mason is one of our bestest friends.
She's my maid
She's
of
a
honour.
maid of honour.
I'm
and
scared.
she's going off, taking Julie to Lorette de Mar.
Well,
and
she's
planning
doing
all
the
sorts
packing
of doing
tonight.
things
I'm
with her.
doing
Like,
the
you know what I mean?
I've got all my stuff ready. I should pack in the morning.
Right, what we got. So loud and clear, so they can hear us loud and clear. We've got Jools is looking rather glamorous tonight.
Oh no, it's amazing.
Hang on, Carol, what about me?
It's amazing, ain't it? What you can. My niece has done my hair.
I had my fingernails
Amy.
done as well. Not.
Amy's done my hair. She's my regular hairdresser. She's my niece. She'll be doing the wedding hair. So I'm going in a few weeks' time. 3 weeks' time to have.
So you've been to the barbers?
Yeah.
Was it shut?
I'm going again in about 3 weeks' time to have a trial run for the wedding.
Right, guys, your comments. I don't know if anybody's commenting, but for some reason, whenever I try to view my own channel on my phone, it's telling me. I mean, it says, oh, that's his top messages, mate. It don't say. I think that might be 9 people have commented. Where does it tell you how many people are actually watching?
It says there 9 watching.
Guys, hit the thumbs up.
Tell you
Give Julie
anything-
the thumbs up.
Does it say anything different on my phone?
I'm gonna just reload the stream a second. There we go. Right. I've got to watch it. I've got to watch my own adverts now.
It's saying 37 watching.
Oh, we're back on. 37 people watching.
Well, that's according to my phone.
Yeah, I've got it on mine now. So, let's have a look at your comments. Sarah already knows you were both looking good, didn't I? Thank you, Carol. Dan Barra, yes, guys, hope you're well. We are. Thank you very much. Living the dream. Looking lush, Jules.
I know.
Here's a kiss. What was that? Oh, the hell, guys, you know what I mean? Go on then, carry on talking, Jules.
So, yeah,
I'm on a chill out evening tonight.
I'm off to Lorette de Mar tomorrow. We don't fly
Does anybody not know where Lorette de Mar is?
It's the Costa Brava
Where'd you
in
fly
Spain. Well, ideally you fly to Girona, but we're flying to Barcelona.
You're doing the long way around.
I sort of like messed up a bit.
Lisa Mason's just put some puke faces. We've got Macca. Hi Paul, hi Paz and Jules. Are you looking on going back to Protaras? We just come back after watching your video. Absolutely loved it. Guys, I tell you now, if you've never been to Protaras in Cyprus, it is absolutely fantastic. It's only become my second favourite place to Tenerife, simply for the fact that there's more to do in Tenerife, but there's still plenty to do in Protaras. We've drove pretty much all the way around Cyprus, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've not really done.
We haven't been to Paphos though.
We've been through Paphos, but we're not actually stayed in Paphos. Now we would pick Protaras all the time.
We haven't even
Great
stopped
resorts.
off in Paphos and had a walk around either, have we?
No. Protaras got beautiful beaches. Like a turquoise, got a lot of Julie's top colour. Really nice beaches, and got plenty of bars and restaurants and places for entertainment on the night as well. Fantastic. If you've never been there, make sure you get there.
Right,
and watch
so
our
anyway.
vlogs. Go back and watch the vlogs on Protaras.
Anyway, the plans for tomorrow is meeting the girls at 12 o'clock at a local pub, Smithy's Forge in Brownells. We're having a meal. And then we're going to walk down the High Street, Brownells High Street, with our suitcases and go to the Jack Jigger Taylor pub in Brownells, which is our local. So we're going to have a few drinks there. Now, the stags, as in the stag, has decided to intrude on my hen do. Intrude on my hen do, and he wants me to cancel my hen do or find alternative venue. But I booked mine first. So anyway, we're going to overlap at the Jack Jigger for a couple of hours, an hour or so, aren't we? Depends on how long it takes you to stop.
Well, I'll be honest with you folks, this stag do of mine tomorrow, I weren't really up for it, to be honest with you, because for the last couple of weeks I've quit drinking, and I did say I was going to go a month without drinking, because as you know by now, we're both on Mounjaro, and I didn't know if it was going to affect
How
me.
much did you lose this week?
£3 this week, £4 last week. Since we come back from Mallorca, I've lost 1 stone, £2.
I lost £4.5 this week.
I've lost £16.
No, this week. This week you've only lost 3.
Oh,
I lost more than you
Julie's
this
trying
week.
to brag because she's beat me to Slimmer of the week. She's not actually lost more weight than me, I've actually lost more than her, but the way that it works with Slimming World is you lose weight 1 week, and if you lose weight the second week, it goes on the one that lost the most the second week. Now I lost the most the first week.
That don't count.
It's robbed me in the crown, you know what I mean?
Anyway, so then we're at the Jack Jigger, me and the girls, till probably about 3:30. And
Actually,
then
talking of the crown,
will you shut up?
you know, as we're in the crown, I'm at Norman starving and we're going to order some food.
Yeah, my sister-in-law Laura is going to take us to the airport, but we don't fly till I think 6:25, so we don't land until 20 to 9. Then we've got to get through passport control and everything. It's a 2.5-hour transfer, which I cocked up because I've gone to the wrong airport. So we probably won't get to the hotel till about 1 o'clock. Now, I will be vlogging some of it. I'm not vlogging everything, and I'm not doing loads of vlogs. I'm just doing snippets of each bit. So I'll do a snippet of vlog at Smithy's Forge tomorrow, and so on. So it'll just be
Can I
bits
ask
of
you a
the...
question?
What?
Are you going to do the editing when you come back?
No, you're going to do it.
Sunchase, how long are you away from the end?
We go tomorrow and we come back on Tuesday. Now that's another thing, right?
I've got to admit something to you
3
folks
nights.
as well. I need to ask you when I want fetching back from the airport because I forgot when I told me.
Tuesday after work.
Tuesday? I thought it was Thursday.
Tuesday.
Could have been at the airport for 2 days.
Okay, because we're flying to Barcelona, we decided on Monday we were going to ditch the return flight, so we're going to be a no-show for the return flight, and we've actually booked new flights to go from Girona Airport to come back. The reason being is if we went to Barcelona, we'd have to be picked up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning. So really, because we don't get there till very late on the Saturday, we would only have all day Sunday and all day Monday there. We'd have Sunday night, and we'd probably have to have an early night on the Monday because we're having to get up at 3 or 4 o'clock to get the transfer back to the airport. So what we did, we paid another £50 each, that's for the flight, seats, luggage and everything, to go to Girona Airport. It's 30 minutes from the hotel, so we don't get picked up till 1 o'clock, so we've got 2 good nights there. So that's what we've done.
Right, I tell you what, you go off, waffle on a bit, don't you, sometimes? Right, I tell you what, you do some good content. You never let up. And I've got to find a suitable time and a suitable place to do a YouTube live as well. So I'm hoping that'll be Sunday. I don't really want to be doing it out in the clubbing scene because obviously security reasons when I've had a few to drink. She might be in competition with me, guys, because she's going to be logging into my account to do the live streams when we're at the mall. Hazard over here might be going live himself with Dougie Duck.
Well, you're going to have to tell me when you're going to go live.
Well, I might be in Bridge North and she'll be in Spain.
I thought you were going to Ironbridge.
Or Ironbridge. I don't know, yes, let me wait and I'll get up on the morning and decide, as long as I'm in a fit state together.
I was just going to say, after tomorrow afternoon out.
It might be late afternoon and it might be around the park, around the back of the house. You know what I mean? Stop messing
When you ain't got
about.
to drive.
Right, so Sunchase, how long you have from the end? We've got that one done. David Home, good evening from sunny Aberdeen. David, thank you very much for coming. Chris and Adele, I hope you two, firstly, have an amazing wedding day, both of you, and secondly, any plans for going back to Albufeira in the future? Boys, we don't know where we're going from 1 minute to the next, we just look at the holidays, we book one and go.
To be fair, I would like to do Albufeira for longer than a short break. I'd like to do a week there.
As you know, shortly I'm going to be being made redundant.
So we've not made any plans,
So
have we?
we've not really made any plans. I think we will be going away in September because I'm just going to jump into pretty much any job that I can. To be honest, guys, my plan is I'm going to take my redundancy, pay off credit cards and God knows what with that, jump onto an agency or any job I get, even if it means B&M, I don't care. Do that for about 18 months. Now this is going to sound absolutely awful and I hate to say it, but the only thing stopping us now from going and moving out somewhere like Tenerife for 3 months so we can bring vlogs to you every single day is we've got Kai, our doggy dog, and we love him to bits and we will stay with him till the end. I'm not leaving him for anything, he's my baby. I've never had any kids, Julie's had her kids, so grow up and everything. They're still relying on her for everything.
They don't rely on me yet for everything.
I'm joking.
I mean, like, little Oscar, he's 10 years old, he's been poorly today, he's been sick, so...
I ain't leaving my dog up for anything, not with family, not with friends or anything, I'm staying with him till the end, so obviously he's 14 in September. When the sad day comes that we do lose him, then I shall be looking at pretty much quitting whatever job I'm in and going and doing YouTube full time.
I'll do it next week.
Maybe Tenerife.
I'll work remotely, keep coming back every now and then.
Cheap for 3 months in Tenerife and go out there, or maybe the only problem is you can only go out to Tenerife for 3 months because we did Brexit and we left the European Union. You've got 90 days now. If anybody knows of any loopholes that you can get through, I know if you're employed by a Spanish employer, you can stay over
there. There's a digital something or other visa. But you've got to be earning over, I think, $2.5 a year
don't
for
think-
it or something like that a month.
I'll be honest, I don't think I'd want to come because of Tenerife for more than 3 months and vlog Tenerife, because there's only so much vloggers can do in Tenerife, and Tenerife's absolutely rammed full of vloggers. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere like Lanzarote, just for 3 months, and then
you have to go somewhere
maybe
that's
travel
not in the
somewhere
Shenzhen zone or whatever it's called.
like Turkey.
And then you can go back.
To Tenerife, and then you can go back to Turkey, and then you can go back to Cyprus.
Yeah.
Cyprus would be a good one, that's cheap over there.
Is Cyprus in the Shenzhen or whatever it is?
I'm not too sure. Is Cyprus in the European Union? I'm not too sure. Is it in the EU?
Is it? No, the EU is different to the Shenzhen, whatever it is, Schengen, or somebody will tell us what they are.
What's the difference between Shenzhen country and non-Shenzhen country? Somebody needs to tell us something.
Schengen countries list.
So we've got sunshines, how long for that? Yeah,
right, these are the countries.
What condition will has been after his stag? I don't know, to be honest with you guys, because to me the actual stag do is going to be in Benidorm. I'm only doing my stag do tomorrow just to please a few people, to be honest with you. I'd rather do the gardening and sit in the back garden and get suntan.
Cyprus is actually not in a Schengen area.
Huh?
The Schengen area, you've got Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden and Switzerland.
That's a lot of countries. Gary's on, he says you're only allowed 90 days per year. So if you're only allowed 90 days per year, then we need to look for
Isn't it 90
we might need to speak to Mr. Timothy Dowd.
I thought it was 90 days in any 6 month period.
Right guys, your comments have stopped on my phone. This is the problem that I have when I view my own YouTube channel. Gary's and Living the Dream is commenting now. I can see it coming up on the phone, but it's not coming up on mine. It's stopped again, so I need to come out of the channel and go back in again, which means I've got to watch an advert. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Right, how long can I stay?
Which means when I'm watching Julie go live,
it's actually 90 days in any 180 day period, so it's 90 days. So you could do 3 months in a Schengen country.
So you can go twice a year.
Yeah.
So 3 months Shenzhen, 3 months
I
not
thought
Shenzhen,
it was that.
3 months Shenzhen, 3 months not Shenzhen. So what did you do with the mathematics there?
You're very clever, aren't you?
I'm very clever.
You'll be after my job soon.
Why do we look like I've got rosy cheeks? Are we going to order some food, Dick?
Yes. Do you know what you're having?
We've got Living the Dream saying I'm applying for an Irish passport. Now, I've got Irish descent, I've got Irish relatives, but the Northern Ireland, so I can't get an Irish passport. That's in the EU. The only thing I can do is maybe go and get myself a temporary girlfriend, give her a son. Or daughter. No, not being sexist here or anything like that.
You could marry, you could go and marry
Well,
an
so I've
Irish.
got relatives in Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland. Where do you fancy that
Republic
one?
of Ireland.
I'm only joking, girls. I know 99.9% of you would, but you know. Right. Dan Barrett, how's it going living the dream? Living the dream, he's a moderator. Let's see what moderator we've got. Gary's on. Is Wendy on? I ain't seen Wendy.
Wendy was on
Where's
at the start,
Wendy, Gary?
she was on. Yes, there's Wendy, you just scroll
Where?
past.
I can't see it.
There, stop right by your thumb. Evening guys.
Evening guys, there's Wendy. Wendy's on. So living the dream's on. Wendy's on. Gary's on. Any more moderators? Joanne, Andy.
Don't look like Joanne's
Can't
on.
see him now. Right. Would any of our regular viewers, and you need to be a regular viewer,
Hey,
like to
Trevor's
become?
not on tonight, is he?
Would you like to become a moderator? I'm just skipping through now. So, Sun Chasers. Sun Chasers, would you like to moderate?
Do you know what? Do you know
We
how
could
to
do
do
with a
this?
few more moderators, to be honest. So that when the others can't make it on, we might be able to get a few more people.
Sun
going.
Chasers have just got back from Mediterranean
When this
Palace.
is Cyprus is Shenzhen in 2026.
Oh, that's coming then.
Right, okay. So, does that mean we can only go there for 3 months?
Yeah.
Right, so it's non-Shenzhen, we can go for
Martin
as
and
long as we
Sue
want.
would.
Martin
be
and Sue would like
moderators.
to be moderators. Okay, so basically the idea of a moderator is you watch the comments, and if anybody says anything a little bit untoward, you get to sort of withhold that comment.
Because we can't always watch the
We
comments.
can't always
can we?
watch the comments and moderate ourselves because we're actually doing the live stream. So yes, okay. In that case, Sun Chasers. Who was it now? Sun Chasers. I'm going to make you moderators. So add as a moderator. Standard moderator.
Oh,
So Sun Chasers. If you might want to, I don't know if you need to leave the room and come back, but you want to know moderators. Martin and Sue are now becoming moderators. I can't make everybody a moderator, but the first ones to ask is going to get. So Sun Chasers are now moderating, Martin and Sue moderating, we've got Wendy, we've got Gary, we've got Living the Dream, and we've also got Charlotte, which is Andrew at work.
Yeah.
We have Joanne, and we've got Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie's not
Right, Living the Dream said sometimes they're shared into the same account, so Dave will always put a D after his, so if it's Dave, Living the Dream Dave, he puts a D after his comments.
Right.
So we know which
let's
one's
order
which.
some food because I'm at Marvin. I'm
Well, you haven't told me what you're eating, what you want.
I'm gonna
Are you really hungry?
chicken and steak with some vegetables. Well, I'm hungry, ain't I? Since 12 o'clock this today. I had a bag of crisps earlier.
I was going to say we could go for two
This
mates, so the
Mounjaro is
smaller.
doing its job, tell you, because I just don't get hungry. I mean, I'm not hungry now, but I know my body needs food, and I need to get protein, so I'm just going to have steak and chicken. I ain't even bothered about vegetables, steak and chicken, I don't know.
You've got to have some salad with it or something.
Well, I'll have it on with vegetables, and I don't want salad. Salad's for rabbits. Sing us some Elvis. Sue and Paul from Cannock.
You've got to have a dressed side salad.
Sing us some Elvis, this says, right. That's a good one. I might have to hang on while I get some words up because I don't know any Elvis songs off by heart, to be honest with you.
Do you want
Baby, let me be loving teddy bear. Wrap a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere.
Do you want this? Do you want that steak and chicken combo?
He's ignoring me, folks. He's ignoring me, you know what I mean?
Do you want the steak and chicken combo? Right,
Yeah.
with salad. They don't come with vegetables, you've got to have it with salad.
I'll have it with chips.
You want it with chips?
Steak, yeah, I'll have it steak and chicken combo with chips.
Right. Okay. How do you want your steak doing?
1,103 calories. Are you having a lot?
25-ounce steak.
Jeez, what sort of sauce I'm putting on it?
No sauce.
I've got to watch the calorie intake because I want this Mounjaro to work. Paz, will you be doing karaoke at your wedding? Yes, we will be doing karaoke at the wedding.
Well, if we can fit it in.
Yes, we will try and live stream some of it. The only problem is the social club that we're doing it in, King Street. One, I ain't got Wi-Fi, as far as I know, and two, the reception down there is awful.
I can always get a signal on my phone, but obviously not.
Not good enough for a live stream, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. We'll be vlogging most of the wedding in snippets and bringing it to you. There are a lot of wedding vlogs to come out, so as soon as I've got all the Mallorca ones done, and Jools
How
has
many
done
have
a
you
live
got left?
stream.
I think you've
Quite
got
a few.
about...
I've got quite a few Mallorca vlogs
No,
to do.
you've definitely got three that I can think of. You've got Dolphin,
Dave just pointed out you have a point. I do. I'm drinking tonight because I'm rehearsing for the stag do, which is tomorrow. Stag do number 1. There's 2 stag do's. There might be 3 yet. I don't know. Looking forward to seeing your wedding. Seeing the wedding. Sun Chasers.
Yeah, there'll be a live stream on the.
If anybody wants to turn up to the
wedding.
wedding on the afternoon, it's going to be in Lichfield at the Feathers. It's just a pub. Just come along and say hello if you want to.
Yeah,
the Feathers.
to the beer garden.
The Feathers in Lichfield from around about 11:30, something like that, 12 o'clockish. If you want to come and join us in there, it's the Feathers in Lichfield. I'm pretty sure that's Mark and Elaine will.
Yeah.
Mark and Elaine's not actually on. I thought that might have been on.
Right.
To be honest with you.
What do
Mark
you
and
want?
Elaine are coming to the stag do
What's
tomorrow.
supposed to be? You have to message. You have to message him later. So are you going for this steak and chicken with
Yes.
chips as it comes?
Yes.
And how do you want your steak doing?
Medium rare. Like so it's still moving, you know what I mean?
Do you want
That way
another
it
drink?
don't lose its flavour then, yeah. So are these marks alright? Living the dream, are these marks alright? Do they actually sound quite good? I was a bit like, are they going to be any good? Yeah. Martin and Sue, have you guys made a decision about going to Cyprus in September? Right, I think, Martin and Sue, I think if we're going to go anywhere in September, it's between one of 2 places. It's either going to be Cyprus or it's going to be Turkey.
I think it's going to be Cyprus. I don't
think it's going to be Cyprus. and I don't
Turkey's not the right place for your mum and cousin.
My mum and cousin, you know, Forest Gump 1 and Forest Gump 2, they're coming with us, and I don't think Gumbit is going to be the sort of thing. Although they would like Bodrum, I think they're very, very much like Bodrum. And you can get there every day in a taxi for a couple of quid. I don't know, we'll come to a decision. What we'll do, what we'll actually do is let you guys decide. We'll put a poll on Facebook. In fact, we'll do that from tomorrow. We'll put a poll on Facebook. We'll include Cyprus, Turkey,
Can I just ask, did you say medium to
and Lanzarote.
medium rare?
Yeah. Are you off to do an order? Julie's off to do an order on her own live stream. And she's leaving me with the mic. Right, switch this mic off.
Well, Paz,
Oh.
you can go and order it and pay if you want.
Ah, you carry on. Right, let me just quickly go back through you. I need to come out the chat and come back in again because for some reason, when I watch my own channel, like I say, I'll stop receiving comments. Now, when Julie watches the channel on her phone, actually, you could give me your phone, and I could look at the comments coming from your phone because you logged into your account on your phone. It keeps stopping on mine. I have to keep joining the stream.
Use my phone to look at the comments.
Yeah, that's weird. That is. It's weird. We've got 52 people watching. We've got 26 thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up. This one's for Julie. It's her live stream, really. Even though she's going up the bazaar. I'm just going to use Julie's phone at the minute to look at the comments because mine, for some reason, keeps quitting out. So we'll rejoin in now. Bear with me. Here we go. Right, I'll come out of my phone now. Use Julie's phone. Right, let me just scroll back through your comments again then. So we've got Living the Dream. Martin Sue, thanks guys, no problem Martin Sue. Wendy, are you still going on with the Mounjaro jabs? We are still doing the Mounjaro and it's going very well. Julie's only just had her second jab, I'm on my third jab. Now, when I started Mounjaro, bear in mind we're doing Slimming World as well. And Slimming World we've been doing now for a couple of years. Now, folks, what you need to bear in mind is a couple of years ago, well, 5 years ago, I was 26 stone, just under 26 stone, just before COVID, so we went to Weight Watchers. I managed to get down from 26 stone to about 18 stone 4, 18 stone 3. Very noisy there. And then COVID struck, and I ended up going back up to 22 stone. So, after COVID, I said to Jools, I want to go back to a diet club, a fat loss club, whatever you want to call them. I said I wanted a Slimming World instead because I kind of like the look at their plans, their diets and that. So we went back to Slimming World at 22 stone and I managed to get down to 17 stone 3. Now obviously with the YouTube and I eat a lot of full English breakfasts. Not good for my weight loss, but good for my viewership and good for you guys because obviously when you go on your holidays, the thing that we want to do is show you around places. But for some reason, if I try to show you, how can I say this now? So an interesting vlog where if we rent a car and go up Mount Teedy or somewhere like that, the volcano itinerary, we don't get many views. If I stuff a full English down my face with a sausage and a bit of sauce on it, we get thousands of views. It's just weird what you guys want to watch. So yeah, we're going to eat some food in a minute, just so you stay with us. But obviously, I put weight on the holidays and I come back, I lose the weight and I end up back where I was again. So I'm not cracking that 17 stone. So a few months back, I thought, shall we do the Mounjaro? I will come back to your comments in a minute, guys. We'll be too long with this. Shall I do the Mounjaro? I looked at it and I went to see my GP. Now, please don't do anything like this. Don't take my word for it. Go and see your GP if you're thinking of doing anything like Mounjaro or Wegovy or anything like that. Chat with them first because you might be on medication already. You might not be suitable for it. At least get your advice from your GP first. Now, my GP turned around and said, I can't give it you on prescription, but I would advise you to do a very, very good and powerful drug. As long as you're right with injecting yourself, which I am, to be fair, the needles are literally less than that, to be honest with you. Not even a centimetre long. They're very, very, very sharp and very, very slim. So when you jab yourself, honestly, you don't feel a thing, not a single thing. I have to check to make sure it's gone in me, to be honest with you. Now I got mine from Asda Pharmacy online and it cost me £129. That might sound a lot of money, but that's 4 weeks worth of Mounjaro. And in them 4 weeks, like we say, I've lost more than a stone. So to me, that's invaluable. I've lost that stone. I'm going to keep it off because I'm going to do a second month of Mounjaro and I'm going to up it to 5 milligrams. I've had no side effects. Now, within the first couple of days of taking it, I felt like I had a little bit of stitch just around me, the bottom of my stomach area, which is obviously the Mounjaro started to take effect. Other than that, nothing. I didn't feel sick. I didn't have any headaches. I didn't have any problems sleeping. All it did was stop the hunger. It was like the little voice in my head had suddenly gone, you don't need a bag of crisps, you don't need biscuits, you don't need this, you don't need that. And every time I went to eat anything, like my dinner, like my breakfast, I was getting about halfway through and getting bored of eating it, to be honest with you. My initial breakfast before leaving for work would have been something like Weetabix with a bit of music on the top. And then first break at work, I'd probably have a couple of bananas, a yoghurt, some fruit and a bag of crisps. Come dinner time, I'd have my dinner that I'd be prepared, salad and chicken usually. Come third break, I'd have nothing, but I'd be starving by the time I get back home. Since I've started Mounjaro, I'm eating 3 Weetabix before I go to work. On first break, I'm having a single yoghurt on its own. I don't even want that, I'm not hungry, but I have it because I know my body needs the protein, etc. For dinner, I'm having a chicken breast or some boiled ham with a bit of coleslaw, homemade coleslaw chucked in there with the slimming, you know, the reduced fat mayonnaise, and then nothing on the afternoon. I'm getting home, and when I get home, rather than go to the cupboard and raiding the crisps and eating 2 bags of crisps, I'm eating nothing. I'm waiting for my dinner, and I'm not hungry. And Julie said she was shocked. It's like the other night, I was lying on the bed, having a bit of relaxation. Julie shouts my tea's ready. Normally, I would be down there like a shot. Now, this is after coming home, I'm eating 2 bags of crisps, another yoghurt, probably another banana, and then having my tea, scoffing my tea, and then going back for some more if there is some more. I've not been coming home and having crisps. I've been waiting for my tea. I'm not rushed to get my tea. She's done teas where it's in a bowl. I says, go and help yourself, eat whatever you need to eat. So normally I'd go and have a big bowl of, say, something like, I don't know, shepherd's pie. And then because there's some left, I'll go back in the kitchen and help myself to the rest of it. I've not been doing that. I've literally waited, come on, not raided the crisps, waited for my tea, not rushed to have my tea. Have half the portion of what I normally eat and leave it at that. And I've not been hungry. It's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, your mic's off, you've got to turn it back on. That's it. Now when it comes on, it'll link. Now your noise cancellation's on, turn that off. Hit the top button once. That's
no,
it.
it's the bottom button.
Bottom button then, okay.
Right,
what we've got. Angela Martin says, what pub are you in, guys? We're in the Crown in Aldridge. So Aldridge Town Centre in the Crown.
We nearly never had any food.
Have you not got me a point?
Yeah.
Oh, you have got me a point.
We nearly never had food.
Why?
Because she started putting it through the till, and the other girl said...
I tell you now, we'd have been going to the cheaper.
The other girl said, no food after 8 o'clock. She says, it was bang on 8 o'clock. She says, I've already started putting it through. I started putting it through just before 8 o'clock. And then the assistant manager come by.
I need to drop beer all over my phone.
Assistant manager, no, it was the chef or the assistant manager. I'm like, we just ordered food. Okay, and he says, yeah.
Well, you know, we're sitting there doing a live stream, saying it look very good if you don't bring us any food, does it? You know what I mean? Yeah, we have asked the manager if it's alright to live stream again. They're generally alright, but it's the assistant manager at the time.
So I have still quit smoking as well, haven't I?
Yeah, Angela, we're in the Crown in Aldridge Town
pub.
Centre. It's a Sizzler's pub.
Not Sizzler, Sizzling.
Living the Dream says, thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, guys. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. This one's for Julie, it's not just for me, this is for Julie. It's a practice session with her own microphones, her own iPhone and her own gimbal. So she's using none of my equipment.
The sun's a bit of a nightmare, ain't it?
The difference between the equipment, folks, is if you're thinking of starting up your own YouTube channel, doing a bit of vlogging, maybe it's for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you want to do, you don't need a lot. All you need is your phone. Your phone will do everything you need. If you want better audio quality, get some cheap mics like these off TikTok. These are the something like Hithausen, and if you have a look at it, you can see it's the only one that's got stereo mics on the top, and they are, for what they've cost, amazing. There's 2 mics. The stereo mics, you don't even get that with DJI mics, they're just money.
They didn't come with any of them fluffy things, though, did they?
They didn't come with any, right, they didn't come with the fluffy wind muffs, and I can't find any that actually fit them. I can't find any universal ones that I'll fit to.
Can I just say,
But they have got noise cancellation on them, and it works pretty well, to be fair.
they might hear a bit of shouting in the background. It's because our local football team, Aston Villa, are playing, and I think it's their last home game today.
Yeah.
And they've got to win this game and the last one to be in the top 6 or something, I was told. I'm not a Villa fan, so I don't 100%
Gary
know.
says, what do you think about the new Maverick on order? What do you think about the new Maverick on order? Mine's on order. Maverick? What's a Maverick? I don't know what a Maverick. Oh, you mean the Mavic, the DJI Mavic? You're on about the drone. It's not the Maverick, it's the DJI Mavic Pro 4.
Right.
Apparently there's issues with it, so careful. There are issues with it. They'll probably sort it out. DJI are very good with their firmware updates. But I have watched a few YouTube vlogs that review these things. The DJI Mavic 4 Pro has got issues apparently.
Right, Angela Martin said she thought we were married. Now we just act like a married couple.
No, we act
don't
like a married couple. We've been with each other 15 years
16.
now. 16 years now.
15,
16
no,
years.
15, 16 years, something like
I
that.
asked her to marry me pretty much as soon as we got together, because I'd known her 5 years before we got
I
together.
didn't want to rush into anything, okay?
I tell you, it's a good job I wanted to rush me into bed, otherwise I'd give up by now, you know what I mean?
Behave yourself.
I am behaving to family channel.
So, we're getting married on the 28th of June, so 6 weeks tomorrow.
28th of June in Lichfield, at Lichfield Registry Office. If anybody out there wishes to come and join in, if you're living a little bit local.
You can't come in the
like that.
ceremony though.
You can't come into the ceremony, but you could come to Beacon Park and say hello as we take the pictures and
But if there's a
come and walk.
recognised YouTube vlogger that's on, anybody that's like used to YouTube vlogging, they can
If
come
you want
and
to come
vlog
along
it.
and vlog the wedding for us, because it's going to be a bit difficult me doing my own vlog on my own wedding day, but I've got to do it somehow.
But we haven't got
you know what I mean?
somebody experienced enough to do it, have we?
Living the dream, fancy it?
It's a bit far out from
It is a bit, to be honest with you.
Newcastle.
It is a bit.
It'd be lovely to see him though.
Gary and Wendy, are you still coming up? I ain't heard anything from you for a bit on this subject. You're more than welcome, you know that.
Yeah?
Like I say, anybody that's watching this now, if you want to come and say hello to us at our wedding, if you're a bit local, of course you don't want to travel 100 miles away.
And if you're local enough and you know how to
Loving
use
your
like
glasses,
the,
Paz. Thank you, Tracy.
you know, the
I can't see without them, really.
The thing that you use for vlogging, if they know how to use that, they're more than welcome to come so they can vlog. Look at this. Look at the head on that.
Guys, I have actually wore glasses for some time, but I've only started wearing them recently, a little bit more, not permanent, but when I need to look at like my dog and bone, which is a lot easier when I'm wearing my glasses. Obviously I'm not wearing me go-to Ray-Bans because it's not sunny in the pub, although it is blinding me coming through the window. Living the dream, yes, but a bit far for us to travel, it is, yeah, I know it is, Dave. I would love you to be there, Dave and Julie, but I know it's a long way. We've got somebody playing the drums behind the camera over here.
You know, it's a kid banging on the table.
I know. Right, what's Daz say? Daz says, I both you missed our last chat message. Both great and happy to see you on the 29th.
Oh, it's
Daz.
our Tenerife buddies.
Daz
They're
will,
flying out
yes.
on the same day as
Daz,
us.
we'll see you in Tenerife, my mate. We'll be there. Make sure you got your hand in your pocket because we're going to get blooded with you.
See, we don't fly until, I think, something like 3:20 in the afternoon. So I think it might be that day, okay, so drop the luggage and shoot straight
Hang on,
out.
there's a bit of an announcement here. Martin and Sue have just said, got great news, guys. Me and Sue are getting married in Cyprus in September. It would be great to meet up with you both for a slow beer.
What date
For a slow beer. You watch
Cyprus Insights.
Cyprus. Hello, guys.
To be fair, I looked on his channel and he
It's
doesn't
delish. It's delish.
he doesn't get that many views on his videos, you know.
I say nothing. He's a nice guy. He's a
So,
nice
what
guy.
date are you
He
getting
keeps doing
married?
the same vlog over and over again.
What are
now.
you doing?
So me and the fiance love watching you. Thank you very much, Angela. I can't see your comment because there's a heart in the way.
Gary's off on the goose.
Gary's off on the goose. Gary, I might try a goose actually, to be honest with you.
They go on the
I might order one
23rd.
before we leave here tonight and have it
The
on
wedding
live
date
video.
is the 2nd of October. If we did go, we would go
In fact, I tell you what, guys.
September time.
I'm going to go for a wee bit, leave you with Julie. I'm going to order me a grey goose. So go and get your grey goose. Are you having it now? Because if you are, I'll do a bit of a toast with you.
Yeah, Daz, you did tell me that on inbox message.
She made the king and queen. What? Go on the 23rd. The wedding is on the 2nd of October. Right, if we get to Cyprus, it's going to be before the 23rd, isn't it?
We're planning the 13th.
Yeah. It's my cousin's birthday, and it's while we're out there usually.
No, cousin's birthday is the 11th of September between.
Right, guys, I'm going to turn off my mod because I need to go wee-wees. I'm going to go to the bar and get myself a nice grey goose so I can share it with her. Oh, Julie's just going for a vape outside, so she's told me to hang on. Hurry up, I'm crossing my legs over here. I'll come back to your comments then while she's out there on the vape. Right, she's quit smoking, but she's vaping. Can't say nothing about that because I vape myself. Right, Daz. Yeah, we definitely changed our flights from Birmingham, so going from Bristol at 6:30 a.m. Okay, I don't even know what time our flight's.
Go on then, get to the...
We've got Stephen, and since discovering you both, love your channel. I wish you all the best. Stephen, thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed the channel. We try to do our best for you guys. We try to be very, very honest. We show you things as we see them. I mean, I'm looking at myself in the camera now and I can see I've lost my hamster cheeks already. You know what I mean? I think my face is looking a bit silly, I'll tell you what, girls, I can't blame you. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's back to the comments. Wendy, Cyprus inside are boring now, same old vlogs and talks, stories. Yeah. Wendy, I do like the guy. We was going to meet up with him, to be fair, but like you say, he does tend to do the same walk pretty much every vlog, doesn't he? He just walks down the Platara strip and it don't change, it looks the same every time he goes down there. Shows you the same ice cream parlour and it says, guys, ice cream looks delish. Lovely bloke though he is. I would like to meet up with him solo. And we used to share a lot of our vlogs on his channel. I don't think we have done lately, to be honest. I think we do it when we're in Cyprus. He allows us to share the vlogs on his channel. Woody, found you guys when looking at Parma. Enjoy the episodes, keep it up. There's plenty, right, guys, don't quit out on me yet. There's plenty of Mallorca videos to come. I've filmed loads of them. And they're coming up now. The Parma City ones are coming up. They're going to be good.
Parma City, there's...
Parma City, somewhere I've never been before. It was a really, really nice city.
We've got the dolphin for breakfast. That was
the
a
one,
shock.
The dolphin breakfast is the one that I'm actually editing now. That will be out on Sunday.
Then we've got Blackbeards.
Nothing's coming out tomorrow because I'll be too intoxicated to do anything. Blackbeards is coming in Magaluf, yeah.
I can't think. You haven't done the...
There's loads to come, there's quite a few.
You haven't done the Italian yet, have you?
No, the Italian's on its way as well. That's partly the next... That'll be out next week. We did an Italian place in Palmanova. That's coming out next week. We've got Santa Ponza coming up as well. We did some vlogs in Santa Ponza. There was an Italian place there.
If you think about it, you're going to have to get cracking with these vlogs because...
There was the vlog where you guys don't actually know about yet. The vlog... We did the Italian place in Santa Ponza. Even living the dream, don't know this one. I nearly got robbed.
Did you say about that in a live stream?
I did say in the live stream, but not in any vlogs. But I nearly got robbed. There was a girl that looked pregnant standing next to me. She weren't pregnant. It was like one of them fake pregnancy things. And a chap that come round and stood in front of me. And as I was filming myself like this, she unzipped my bag. But I felt it. And I was very happy, was I?
No. Apparently,
I was ready to knock his teeth down his throat.
It's right wherever you go. But I read on Facebook today, Mallorca Under the Sun, Alex had put on there about watching for pickpockets because it is rife.
Yeah.
So.
I don't like that. If I spent my hard-earned money on my equipment, then somebody thinks they can come and freelance. I don't think so.
You've got...
I nearly swore that. This winds me up, it really does. It happened in Ibiza as well. And I love Ibiza, as you can see.
You've got to try and get as many of the Parmanova vlogs out because you've got to start doing the wedding vlogs probably about a couple of weeks before we go. Well, but you're in Benidorm.
Living the Dream has just said that Blackbeards is lush.
Yeah.
I've just smelt the food that this couple in front of me has just had delivered to them, and I'll tell you what, that smells lush.
Are you going to go to the toilet?
I am.
To the bar,
right, guys, I'm turning my mic off. I'm leaving you with Julie. I will be back shortly. Gary, I'm going to fetch me a grey goose.
Watch me bag. Oh. Right, and I'm back. So I'm going to have to take my glasses off. The sun's absolutely a nightmare. Right, Wendy says, how am I getting on with Right, with the jab, I've noticed I'm like, I'm having hot sweats in the night. Now, I didn't know whether that was the weather, because obviously it is nice, or it could be the menopause, or it could be the jab, because I'm at that age. Right, I've ruled out the weather, because when I look over to Paz, he's like cocooned in the quilt. So it's either the jab or the menopause. Right, then I'm getting all funny tastes in my mouth. Again, I don't know whether it's because I've quit smoking or whether it's the jab. So I've been getting up quite a lot in the night and brushing my teeth in the middle of the night. Another thing I've noticed as well is that I'm not sleeping well. So again, I think that's because of the jab. So I can get up at 5 o'clock, I'll start working at 5 o'clock. I'm getting a lot of heartburn. Now, I only normally get heartburn when I'm on holiday, when I'm drinking too much beer. So I think that is an effect of it. As for the lack of appetite, I'm not actually feeling that yet because I still get hungry. So, but I have no, I'm not, since I quit smoking, once I quit smoking, I was snacking a lot. I'm not snacking so much now. So obviously it suppressed that. So that's a good thing. I'm just going to have a look at the comments if you can just bear with me. Right, was Linley, you always say, all right, with Julie on all the blogs. Do I know you personally? Because I've got a feeling I do. Can you just put in the comments if I do know you personally? Because it's like it's been bugging me. I was talking about you today. Let's have a look. Right, English Landy, yeah, great channel, guys. Love the food reviews and the banter between you and Jools. Keep the great work up. Big up from Brighton. Off to somewhere in September. Luddenese or something like that. Brighton's one place that I want to go. I've never been there, but it's a bit of a nightmare for us to get to, but I would like to go there. I presume that's Jools from Living the Dream that's just put on. We did a joint video at the Tandoori Nights, which was a hoot too. Can you remember that night? Yeah, it's just pop it there, thank you. Have you got some cutlery as well? Thank you. Tandoori Nights. It was hilarious. Oh, and that our London is in Turkey. Thank you. Right, Tracy wants us to give Andy a shout out. All right, Andy, how are you doing? Right, Gary says vape will give me heartburn. I was vaping before I went on the jab, and I do get heartburn, but normally when I'm on holiday. But it's waking me up in the night because I've got heartburn. So, I'm just like, I just need a good night's sleep. I actually went out last night. Every Thursday, I go down the local working man's club with Cuzza, Forrest Gump. Done it for years. So I normally go down and I'll probably have about 5 or 6 double vodkas. And because it's weigh-in night, it's treat night, so I'll have a chocolate bar and a cone of sweets. So I did the same last night, but they've got no vodka. So I had to have lager. Now the lager wasn't a problem, although I struggled to drink my 4th pint. With the sweets, I was halfway through the cone and I was like, I started to feel sick and I weren't enjoying them. So I opened up the chocolate. Well, I did eat the sweets eventually. I opened up the chocolate, Galaxy chocolate, which is my favourite. I ate half of it and I'm like, I can't eat anymore and I'll give it away. So I think it is affecting me that way. So I'm not snacking as much, but I have got some nice food. Paz, I think he's up the bar, he's getting his drink. So when he comes back, we'll, I don't know how he's going to show you the food because I'll show you mine so I can start eating when he comes back and then he starts talking. So bear with me because I don't know how I'm going to do this. There you go. Can you see that what I've got there? Because I'm not too clever with this sort of stuff. So I've got salmon with vegetables and some rice. So that looks nice. So Pazzy's saying they've got no grey goose. Ouch! Oh, I just burnt my fingers on his. Oh. Right, and that's Pazzy's. He's got steak and chicken. I had to upgrade him to the 8-ounce steak because I hadn't got any. Oh, I just burnt my fingers. So that's Pazzy's food. So I've got to work out how to put this back up now. I'm getting used to this now. touched the metal part and I burnt my finger. It's like hurting a little bit. So I wonder what Paz is having then if he can't have the grey goose. Oh God, my fingers are killing me. I might have to go to the toilet and run them under cold water. I'll wrap it around my point. Cutlery's not very clean. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. Dirty cutlery. Right, fat man's back now. I've just burnt my fingers on your food.
Burnt your fingers on my food?
I touched the skittle thing, did I? And it hurt. What you had there? Are you on a mish? Oh, what you got me?
Right, Gary, all I'm going to say is the barbering ain't that good because I ain't got no grey goose, so we've got a double Smirnoff and Coke on our cheap stuff.
Oh.
Bottoms up.
I burnt my finger.
I can tell that's a double because I can taste the vodka in it. Right, guys.
Yeah, just for Gary.
Have you showed them your food?
Yeah, Gary, I'm dipping it in my vodka.
There's a lady here, you know. That sun's proper blasting in
Yeah,
my
I
eyes
am.
out there.
I tilted the camera
She's getting away,
down.
minnie.
I tilted the camera down.
Well, guys, have a look at that. That is way too much for me to eat at the minute on Mounjaro. Have I got some fighting tackle? Yeah. Right, let's get in for some of this. Them onion rings look quite nice.
Can you move over a bit, you fat git?
What do you mean? It's good looking fat git, I keep telling you. Right, guys, onion ring. Julie's going to have to practice doing this, look.
I do that because I do with food reviews or anything.
Yeah, but when you're with me, you're getting Julie involved.
Right, there's my salmon. They ain't seeing me rice.
Second harbour goes to second harbour. What's Wendy just say? Paz, take that on for the doggy dog.
Yeah, whatever you don't eat.
My dog don't like onion rings. I'll do that. Them are all stuck together, look at these. Onion ring and an onion ring. Let's go in for some of this chicken.
White Wolf's heading over to Palmanova, end of June.
Right guys, the chicken.
Bloody hell.
Chicken's lovely and tender, have a look at that. Nice. Oh, what?
Is it nice?
That chicken's really soft actually, probably the softest I've ever had. Fries, standard fries by the looks of it. Crispy on the outer, and as Matt Master said, fluffy on the inner. Not quite. Nice though.
Wendy's off, she's going out for a couple or three.
Wendy, have a good one. Don't get too slushed. And at some point I might see you guys tomorrow. Might do a bit of a live stream. It'll literally just be using my phone, no mics or anything. It'll be just on my phone. Because I might be a bit intoxicated, if you know what I mean. Gary has retracted a message.
Under Dilfwood wants to know, have you ever been to San Andres in Tenerife?
Hang on, look at it. Look how easy that is to cut through that steak. Where?
San Andres in Tenerife now.
Where's that?
Right.
Is it a town in the middle, or is it a beach resort, or where is it? Is it north, south?
For some winter sun. Wendy and Gary are off now. Thank you very much for all your help. Much
Gary,
appreciated.
Wendy, thank
We'll
you very
speak
much.
to you
Gary,
soon.
enjoy your grey goose. Wendy, enjoy the fun after the grey goose, you know what I mean? Gary, stop messing about. Right.
Paul the Yorkshire Pudding is just having a madre, finishing packing for Tenerife.
I think we're going to leave you to eat our dinner. Show me a bit of your salmon.
I have done.
You have done. We're going to leave you so we eat our dinner.
It's a fishing village in Playa Terrestres. Never heard of it.
No, I ain't heard that. We'll have a look when we're there in Tenerife though.
How's your job, Paz?
July.
How's your job, Paz?
The job at the minute is crap. Well, like you know, we're being made redundant. I have applied for a couple of jobs, but I don't want to leave in our place until we've got the redundancy on it. And the plan is use that to pay off all the debts and credit cards and whatnot I've got, and then do one to Tenerife for their over here. Like, you know.
That place in Tenerife is the northeast. Do you know where that is on the map?
Yeah.
Where never eat shredded wheat, so it's northeast, so it's up that way.
So taking it to be like Santa Cruz.
Probably.
Yeah, I know where northeast is. Yes, guys, what I'm going to say is thank you very much for joining us. This was like a bit of an update, and just to say hello to you guys, because we do miss you now and again. We like doing these live streams. Julie's there, testing out the mod. Sounds a good plan, good luck. Tracy, thank you, mate. And thank you, everybody, every one of you, for your support with my job situation. I'm not worried about it, so don't worry about that. I'm not worried about it at all. I'll just grab any old job, it don't matter, just to pay a few bills, and then we're doing them off to Tenerife. I've decided that that's what we're doing.
You've got to get any job so we can carry on doing YouTubing, so we can still go on holiday.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for all of the support. This was a bit of a stream, more or less to test out the equipment Julie's going to be using in Lorette de Mar. It was our live, not just Julie's live, our live, but using Julie's equipment. Hopefully it all sounds great, it looks great, it's stable because it's on a gimbal, it's using an iPhone 13, and the mics are cheap ones from TikTok, but apparently sound great.
Now when I do it, I'll be
before
on
you go,
that,
please don't forget a kiss for Sue. Sue!
That's much me phone.
Yeah, that's for Sue, that is. And every other girl out there that fancies a bit of mail, like, you know, like her does. Guys, thank you very much for watching. We're going to eat our dinner now. Hope you enjoy your Friday night. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Hope you enjoy the live streams that are going to be coming from Jools Meister in Lorette de Mar on her endo. And hopefully,
Might only be one.
Hopefully at some point on Sunday, I'll be in some sort of state from my stag do to be coming out at you and doing another live stream.
Don't bank on it.
It's going to happen, I promise you. Guys, see you then. Say to our Jools. That's the first time we've heard her silence tonight, isn't it? Martin and Sue, thank you very much. Thank you, new moderators. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. See you then. Ta-ra.